When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie.
That's amore.
Hey.
But it's not Italian.
Is it not Italian?
It's not Italian.
Everyone thinks it's Italian.
Yeah, it's an American song.
No. Like Dean Martin?
Yes.
Volare.
Yeah, better.
That's
better.
Italian?
That is
Okay.
Italian.
Woo, save myself. It's Andrea. He is Italian, 100%, and you work for Rai, the Italian
Yeah, I
public
work
service
for Rai in
broadcast.
Roma, yes.
And you were working on this podcast 10 hours long, an interview.
Yes, it's just two voices, a long interview, but it's an incredible story because it's our best podcast. Now it's a book, it's a theater event going live around Italy and will be a TV fiction. So it's the best podcast that someone can imagine for us.
Because it started as a podcast originally.
Yes,
And then
yes.
became all those things.
Yeah.
Because the Italians love a good, gripping drama.
Yeah, and this is a real drama. It's
Real life.
Yeah, real life, true criminal life story with bad things, good things, real life. So it works.
It's an Italian banker who spent time in prison.
Yeah, a long time in prison, and when she went out, he tried to help up the other people. So it's a good story at the
Good
end.
story.
Yeah.
So what do you think are the elements that made this so successful? Because there are true crime stories everywhere. There are stories told from the personal perspective. What made this incredibly successful across Italy?
Lorenzo, the guy, is it's easy for himself to tell about this story. And this is not normal because people, a real criminal don't talk about himself. Lorenzo is a personal storyteller and this is useful.
Because he has just been so honest and open.
Yeah, but it takes hours to make it.
And it's hard to get that out of him, you mean?
Yes.
And I'm just curious, with someone who has been so open and honest about their criminal past, are there any things that he could say that might prejudice him in a court or?
Who knows?
Who knows?
No, who knows? We know a part of the story. Maybe the part that was put in a tribunal, but maybe there are other parts that Lorenzo just don't say.
Wow. What's next?
In every story is like this.
Yes.
And I have to say thanks to Mauro Pescio, is the host that find Lorenzo and make this long interview, these long works of find the story, and also bring some real life to a story that maybe no one can know.
Because it was an old story?
No. It's a real story, but it's full of true crime story. The idea is find a good one.
So in general, how is Rai in terms of podcasting? I know sometimes in many countries, the public broadcaster can be a bit slow and behind the commercial when it comes to podcasting.
We launched 2 years ago a new platform. We have more than 100 original podcasts now. We are working, we are happy, and this can be the podcast can make the difference.
It is great to talk to you, and volare!
Okay, it's
Thank
good.
you so much.
Ciao, grazie.